So what is the genesis of the Water Council? Probably goes back to 2007, 2008, when Milwaukee was going through a regional economic development effort. And as part of that sort of assessment of what were the core industries here in the region, there was an evaluation of who's here. And the big discovery that came front and center to us was that we had this unique asset called water technology companies, and it was literally underneath the radar screen. At the same time this economic development effort was occurring, there was also two CEOs, Rich Mewson from CEO of Badger Meter and Paul Jones from A.O. Smith, that had their own aha moment, and they came to discover this unique asset as well. And frankly, what happened by truly coincidence, they came to Julia Taylor, who was at the BREW and BREW committee. I was in the same offices with Julia, and they said, we discovered this unique asset that we have. And she said, lo and behold, we've discovered the same thing. And we united efforts, and from that point on, there was a group of volunteers that helped to build the whole Water Council from the ground onward, and really the rest is history. The renovation of what became the Global Water Center, that really helped put us on the map. And the idea being is we have all the assets here, all the businesses here in Milwaukee. But what we needed is a place that brings people together. And we undertook a $20-some million effort to renovate an old warehouse building in what's Walker's Point neighborhood. It not only transformed this building and brought entities together, but it also just changed the neighborhood. It is like night and day over the last 10 years, where there was little activity, buildings were empty, and now they are filled with new businesses, people living. So that is certainly a great recognition of our history. But there's other milestones along the way. When we got the Small Business Administration contract that helped us launch further into working with our water entrepreneurs. More recently is our WAVE program, to be able to work with businesses that use water, go through an understanding of how they use it, linking technology, and then importantly, getting the verification to say to their customers, to their stakeholders, this is a legitimate effort. And the fact is that we are, as we sort of talk about, we're moving way past friends and family and reaching out to many, many businesses.
Certainly, the biggest opportunity that we have is to be able to work now with the National Science Foundation to create a regional innovation engine that is centered around helping manufacturers and utilities improve their water and energy efficiencies.
We talked about how we are a world water hub, but the fact is that we truly have become that, where we are bringing the resources of the Water Council out across the entire world. And in fact, businesses across the world are coming in, connecting with us. That linkage, which is fantastic. And what I'm real excited about is the opportunity of linking our two platforms, the innovation side and the water stewardship side, making those connections. So it creates opportunities for our water technology companies to translate that to the companies that are needing the solutions, whether it be in the food and beverage, IT, chemical manufacturing, you name it, making that linkage. So at the end of the day, that technology, that stewardship can result in an improved environment, but also to improve the financial bottom line of all of those companies. Because the fact is, we need to be able to make this a success for everybody involved with that. And I realize clearly there is a capital market to all of this effort, but we can do this with a sustainable mindset and actually make an impact both on the companies and on the environment.